Alright. Welcome back to the Richard and Greg show.
Yes, welcome. This time we are timing.
Yes. I keep saying the Richard and Greg show when it's really Rich and Greg.
Wait, what?
I always say Richard, and it's the Rich and Greg show.
Ah,
I have a habit of saying people's full names. It's just something I do.
except my full name is Gregory.
I do. I call you Gregory sometimes.
You do? But, so you call me, you say Richard and Greg.
Ah, yeah, that's a
But-
good point.
It's either Richard and Gregory, which is just, frankly, a mouthful,
It is.
or Rich and Greg. You know what? Let's just call it the Rich Greg Show.
Rich Greg, Rich/Greg.
Give me money and we can make this the Rich Greg Show.
Ah, you jerk. So anyway, some dirty...
I wasn't lying. Give me the damn money.
I want the money, damn it. So anyway, some dirty peasants are accosting us. Lots of peasants have been moving to the country of Desmond lately. Your steward, Mercad Amak Ayed Flabberthag, suggests building...
Really should have picked a better country.
yeah, I know. Somewhere we could pronounce the names. England might have been the choice. Then there'd be a lot of Celtic, though. This
This
sorry.
is, what, we're up to 1100?
It's Gaelic, sorry, and that's Celtic.
So
1800...
the English are practically English at this point.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember who won the war because we started from anyway.
Yeah, because there's the
Stamford Bridge.
The not the Americans. What am I talking about? The
It's a little
the
later.
French. The William the Conqueror.
Yeah.
Anyway, he suggests building new roads in order to make it easier for the peasants to reach their central holdings. He insists that doing so, the country will become more prosperous.
And prosperity is the name of the mechanic.
Well, I like money.
Yeah, we definitely want this.
Yeah.
And 7 gold.
I don't see I don't see a reason why that wouldn't be a good
So
thing.
yeah, so it's all about prosperity increases your economic output, and
Yep.
it can actually. There are events once you reach max level prosperity to give you extra holding slots.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it's actually great. Some duchies are still really good, like Bruges. It's still a 6-county duchy
What was that movie which had Johnny Depp in it about a Bruges?
in Bruges.
In Bruges?
I haven't seen it. But I mean, you no longer, like, even though we're a 3-province duchy here, we could become 3 6-holding provinces.
Yeah,
which
would
is still
which
really
would
strong.
be an awesome consolidation of power.
Right. So going tall in Reaper's Dew is actually
Pretty good.
is still some.
There's more viability to it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there are still some better locations than others, but at the same time,
Come on. What's this? Is the Holy Roman Empire?
yeah.
Yeah. Colon. I love. It's what's this called? An omelette?
Oh,
the 2 dots.
omelette.
Omelette. I don't even know how to say it, but I just love it.
Kiln.
Kuln.
So omelettes, you can generally think of like there's an E after it.
Kuhn.
Kuhn.
And so this
Kuhn.
is Munster.
Yep.
Okay.
As opposed to Munster, which is somewhere in Ireland.
Oh, really? I have arrived in Tubadubadoo. There have never been a shortage of soldiers. Yep.
Yay.
Standard stuff. More troops. Always good. Prague. Look at you, Prague. What the? Brno? Is that how you say that? Brno?
Is Czech.
Znojmo? Is it Czech, is it?
Well, that is where Bohemia will be, so that's where the Czechs. I don't know if they are the Czechs at this point,
Well, is this the real life?
or is it fantasy?
Oh, we're caught in a landslide.
We must something from reality.
No escape from reality.
Ah,
Greg, your queen is...
to the Mirthmobile.
yeah. Though you do a good killer queen from memory.
I do
'Cause-
not.
Oh, no. Here's my story about that. It's not an exciting story, but nothing's happening. We're playing Cranium, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Where they're one of those challenges where someone has to hum a tune and everyone else has to guess it. And I've never in my life either made one work or got one. But Greg had to do Killer Queen.
Yep.
And I got it, and I was very excited about that.
And I have trouble doing that.
The raise.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh,
Freddie Mercury.
Crusader Kings, the very...
Hey, that's the name of the game.
Oh, shocking. The very heartlands of Western Christianity are under siege by the infidels. Desperate Christian lords have persuaded His Holiness Pope Marius III to declare his intention of forging a great and righteous alliance to expel the heathens in the name of God. The signals of a new era This signals a new era of large-scale Gale Christian holy wars, the Crusades.
Deus Vote.
God wills it. Hello to Teutonic Order.
Okay, so this is we actually haven't. He hasn't started a crusade, as far as I'm
No.
aware. He's just saying, "I'm open to the idea of crusades, and I will soon call." So we're entering a new phase of the game
Okay.
where now the Pope can call a crusade.
Yep.
Which is like every single Christian ruler
Yep.
gets together in one war
Yep.
against a particular target.
Yep.
Jihad's now possible.
Mm-hmm.
And if any of the other pagan faiths reform, they can start great holy wars.
So, forgive me, maybe I'm wrong on this. I thought jihad sort of had more precedent, like was earlier. So a lot of the jihad was like early Muslim expansion wars, right?
I'm not entirely familiar. In the
Yeah.
game, it's really just a balancing
Yeah.
thing. Because if one side could jihad or crusade
Yeah,
before
that's
the
a huge
other,
advantage. Yeah.
like these are big wars in the
Yeah.
game. It's not just one count versus one count. It's
Yeah.
like every single member
Yeah.
of this religion will.
Pile in. Yeah.
So like millions of casualties.
Yeah. Millions? You sure?
In the game, yeah.
Really? Because I didn't think you'd really count it in millions. Like hundreds of thousands, I believe. Anyway, the Order of the Brothers of the German House of St. Mary in Jerusalem
Yep.
have been formed, sponsored by the Catholic Church and the Holy Roman Emperor.
So you got the Teutonics.
The Teutonic
We'll
Order,
probably get
much
the
like
Knights.
the Knights of St. John and the Knights Templar, primarily protect and care for pilgrims to the Holy Land, but will serve any Catholic ruler willing to pay for their upkeep. Being a religious order, they will only fight against heretics and infidels.
So holy orders are another kind of mercenary,
Right.
but you can
okay.
only use them against people of
Yeah.
another religious.
Helfen Weren Heelen, which I
And
don't know what that means.
they cost
Oops, the Knights of...
piety.
Are they going to go through all of these? The Order
Yeah.
of Calvateria, the most recent addition to Soldiers of the Cross, been endorsed with degree issues of Combat Heathens, so same deal. Oh,
Yeah,
Knights of St. John.
I think that's the last one.
Pro fide, pro utilite hominum. That's Latin for something, I'm sure.
Pro faith, pro utility of men. I don't know.
Possibly. And these guys, they became the Knights Hospitalia because they made hospitals, right?
I believe so.
I think that's the origins of St. John's Cross. Something like
That
that.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
So you'll find that actually the holy orders now like own a barony in various. There we go.
Okay,
Santiago.
it's Knights of Santiago. Knights have sworn to protect the entire realms of heathens. Yep.
So you can actually get holy orders as vassals.
Which has got historic precedence. So, like, Malta over here, someone would be like...
Yeah,
was it
the-
the Hospitalia, I believe, was Malta? Is this Malta?
No, it's the
Cyprus.
Knights.
Where are you, Malta? Right over here? There we go. Cross.
No,
Whoop.
oh no, Malta. Sorry, it's over here. And there we go.
Here we go, yeah.
Oh, but they're,
But it's...
they're currently
it's-
under Muslim rule.
Yeah, well, that doesn't shock me, frankly. One day at the market, a strange man comes up to you and offers to sell you what he swears is a finger of St. John the Baptist.
Now I know forensic anthropologists or
Yeah.
whatever those guys are who cut things, but I would have thought a finger would not last 1,100
A
years.
normal finger, no, but this finger is chock full of holiness, Greg. And that's like a preservative, apparently. You look at it carefully, and it does indeed seem to be a set of old human bones.
Which also disturbs me how our character knows, yes, that is in fact an old set of human bones, as opposed to a fresh set.
You underestimate the powers of observation. I must purchase this most holy relic. Costs way too much money for
10 gold? No
some-
way.
Well, I mean, thinking about it in terms of scale, like surely it costs more than 300 gold to build a barracks or florins or whatever these are meant to be. So scale-wise, that seems like a huge amount of money.
Yes, but okay, that month. First of all, it goes into our court, so
Okay.
our children
Some-
will inherit the relic and so on, and they will get plus 0.2
Piety.
per month, like the rest of the game. It's worth
I
it.
could get cynical. Yeah, why not? Why not? Blang blang. We got a lot of money.
We do.
So I'm not going to speak out in defense of crusades. So don't hear me say I
Okay.
think a crusade is a good thing. But I think they're often misunderstood in the historical context because, like, for a start, I was surprised to read that they were saying that that lords were pushing the Pope to do it because I thought it was sort of like a unilateral decision by Urban or something. But because it was actually more like a lot of people just sort of see it as, oh, those nasty Muslims over there, let's just go kill them, which is partially true. But part of the problem was for years, centuries, various Turks and Saracens or whatever had been attacking what was Christian Europe, like up in Byzantine, over into Spain and stuff like that. So there had been a whole lot of tension, like military tension between the two for a long time. There's been wars and stuff, and Byzantine, the Byzantine Emperor. Oh, hello. The assassins. Oh,
Yeah.
Hashashin. The elusive order of assassins who are on drugs a lot have expanded their influence into Syria. A branch of this sect has established itself in the mountain fortress of
Assassin's
Masyaf.
Creed fans might reckon.
Yeah, I don't think they necessarily were true to the historical assassins in Assassin's Creed.
How would you know? I mean, the whole plot is that there's a cover-up
I
by the
guess.
Knights Templar,
Those crazy Knights Templar.
who existed long before this, apparently.
What? Oh, yeah.
In the game.
Yeah. Sorry, right. It's like from time immemorial or something. From where they control the surrounding countryside across the Holy Land, the assassins are now haunting those
Hunting.
they see. Oh,
It's like, woo!
both work. They see as obstacles
They
to
first
their
do one, then the
obscure
other.
plans. Perhaps these Hashashin should be taken seriously, except they're all the way over here and irrelevant to anything I'm doing.
You'd be surprised.
But yeah, like the Byzantine Emperor sort of sent, as they'd done in the past, sent like a request for a few hundred knights to help fight, whatever battles were going on.
Yep.
And the Pope just sort of said, "Oh, this is a great opportunity to sort of get everyone together." And culturally, you had all these like military class, right, who were basically they existed to be super good at fighting, but they also had wars going on, obviously. But it's sort of you imagine being very disenchanted with fighting fellow Christians and stuff like that. Like, why are we doing this? So suddenly, this whole huge military class has something to do where they feel like they can be righteous and doing what they're good at.
Yeah.
Which is a cultural pressure to this effect, which built into this huge attack. And so suddenly this huge army is running towards the Byzantine Emperor. The Emperor's like, "Oh, this is not at all what I want." Oh, hello.
Crusade for Aquitaine.
Aquitaine. His Holiness Pope Marinus III has been swayed by the cries for help from the Christian population in the kingdom of Aquitaine. He urges all able-bodied men of Europe to take up arms against the evil Sultan Gui of France in order to secure Aquitaine.
Oh
from
my
the Churches.
goodness, what the
Oh,
heck happened to France?
I'm just like, of France?
No, okay, so, alright, let's pause for a second.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll finish your thoughts on Crusade.
Yeah.
in a sec, but,
That's conversation. What's this?
See, I'm looking down here. This is Aquitaine, the south
Yeah.
of France, right? Like Christian symbol, Christian symbol. Like, I don't think Aquitaine is actually under.
No, because this guy's in Aquitaine.
So you can look at the kingdom view.
That is
Which is, like-
just where are you?
It's second from the right on the top row.
de jure. So
this is
it's
Aquitaine,
yeah.
the purpley color.
Yeah.
And like I'm looking at I'm pretty sure it's entirely Christian controlled.
Yeah.
Like, look at the two major duchy symbols.
Yeah.
Like, they're Christian. Then scroll up to France,
Yeah.
and
Oh, hang on, wait a minute. Whoa,
I kind of think let's click on him.
Sultan Gui.
So he is I think he's Sunni.
Where's his symbol?
Yeah, he's Sunni.
Yeah.
All right. We need to work out how. So this is what's triggered a crusade. Is
Yeah.
that there is a Muslim ruler of Aquitaine, and Aquitaine has like a weighted target. in
Yeah.
the who do I want to crusade against list?
Yes.
The question is, how did they get a Muslim ruler in France? Because I don't think they invaded.
These guys, who are these guys?
They're all Christian.
They're Christian?
So go back to this
This
shape.
fella here.
Alright, go to his parents.
King
Actually, no.
Philippe.
Click on, Sultanate of France. Click on that. Click on the history.
Yeah.
Okay.
Inherited.
Henry. Click on Henry, who was a Christian,
Yeah.
and he was murdered. Oh, go back.
I'm just looking to see if maybe his wife has something to do with it.
Died in battle.
Against a bishop.
Okay, so his brother inherited.
And,
His brother is Muslim for some reason. Looks like.
so this Sultana? Isabelle of France?
So she's probably like one of his secondary wives. You click on this guy.
This guy again?
See, that's Yes, she's just a secondary wife.
Oh, okay.
Princess of Castile. Click on her. She's Christian.
Weird. So maybe it's just some weird accident of inheritance.
Yep. Like, he was probably, like, it's just a quirk of religion, like...
Yeah.
Sorry, not religion, education. Quirk
Yeah.
of education, like, he just was educated to be Muslim, or, like, showed an unusual interest in, like, he's like, yeah, sure, whatever. He's second in line. What?
He became Islamic, and then suddenly the line cleared, and he comes...
Okay, and then, like, the Pope is like, what the hell?
Yeah.
There is a Muslim ruler of France. Crusade!
I love the hysteria of that. There was waving arms and everything for that, which I thought
Okay,
was...
so
So are these
how do
guys
Crusades-
Muslim?
No. So this is like, everybody in France is Christian,
Just
except for the top guy.
The ruler just happens to be Muslim.
Right.
Okay, so... That seemed kind of crazy, but like it's like kind of an overreaction to call it crusade. But I guess all crusades are kind of an overreaction. So,
Okay, so
to speak lightly of it,
so the way Crusades work
Yeah.
is if you hover over this banner,
this banner.
you just hover over it.
Yep.
Okay, actually, at the moment it doesn't show anything, but under the contributions to the crusade,
Yep.
it will show up different contributions. So the more you fight, the more sieging you do, the bigger your contribution.
Yep.
If there is no Christian claimant to the
Yep.
title of Aquitaine, then the person with the highest contribution gets all the land in that kingdom.
All of the land.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a big deal. I mean, there's no way we're going to...
We just don't have the potential force.
I don't think we have
Do
ships.
we get any? No, we don't have ships.
This is going to make it very hard to participate.
Yeah, if we did throw some troops into it, do we get any gains for just being there and contributing?
There are a couple things. So, anyone who fights, like a commander in a crusade, will get the Crusader trait.
Yep.
Which is like +2 to martial. I think there's like a monthly piety, and everyone who is also a Crusader likes you.
Yeah.
So it's a really worthwhile trait to get.
Mm.
Particularly for like getting your sons, etc., who are going to inherit. Because, +2 to martial. Never sneeze that.
Yeah.
And everyone generally likes you as a Christian, I think.
Yeah. So you're on the team.
Yeah.
So do we want to weigh up our?
So we definitely want to say, yes, Pope, we'll join you.
Yeah.
I mean, even if we get the 0 score, like, there's no downside.
There's no downside to
Except,
saying,
I guess,
yeah.
money in the... But, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
The question is, can we get there?
We could raise boats, but so we were building up wealth to bribe our way into revoking titles.
True, but we've got 619. I'm not... Oh, wait. When can we change laws? We should do that before we go to war.
Law.
We can do it now. Alright. We've got time. We
got time. All right.
I think we can do this very quickly.
Okay. Cool. What's the plan?
So, we know... Hover over this. Don't click.
Yep. The council is allowed to initiate voting for this type of law. We've got Duckula on side, Mercad on side.
2 people who would vote for it. It's very tempting to go...
And then pay Donald to help.
we make 3,
Yeah.
and we only need 50%.
Yeah.
So theoretically, we could get this as is. Donald,
Is the wild card.
what's our diplomacy like? 10. It's actually decent. We might be able to sway him because the undecideds go with whoever has the highest diplomacy.
Okay, so here's the question. We could throw money at trying to persuade Donald to our side. It does reduce our crusading fund.
Probably not a lot. We actually want to get the opponents, Bishop Malaki.
Yeah. All right.
Did we name him? Because it feels
no.
like we named him. Or Mayor Rumnan.
Rumnan.
So if we go back to our council.
Council.
I need to get my council.
My council. Malaki is a powerful vassal, and
Rumnan.
what is the? Oh, he's the chancellor.
Okay, I guess why those guys support it because I don't have a title.
Yeah.
I don't care. And they're also zealots. So if we go to him.
Yep.
And right click buy favor.
By favor.
138.
It's a fair bit of money.
We could request council support, but because we'll probably die soon.
Yeah.
So this basically we owe him a favor.
Yeah.
But if we die without, and he doesn't
Paying
chip in
him,
his favor,
yeah.
like
That's too bad.
sucker.
Yeah.
So on the one hand, it's like, well, we're very close to death's door.
Yeah.
That it feels worthwhile.
Could we do that with both of them?
We could, and then we would definitely have it in the bag just with those two.
Yeah.
Not to mention the others.
Yeah.
I feel like it's worth doing.
36 months. So.
So he'll vote our way for 36 months.
Yeah. And then we do that with this guy as well.
Yeah, request council support.
Dish out favors.
Okay, so we need to wait for them to respond.
Okay, so there.
I'm going to close this.
Get out here, Aquitaine.
Yay, he'll do it.
I will support you.
I mean, we
and
know
the other
he
one.
will because the tooltip says yes, they'll do it.
They'll do it. Excellent.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do that in a sec.
Yeah, so we're going to go to laws.
Laws.
And we've definitely got it.
Yep, so do I click the button?
Click allowed.
Okay.
Yep. Yep,
Yes.
because it automatically assigns the people who are
Yep.
bound to us, and we got the three.
I voted. So.
Yep.
So we owe those two favors.
And
No longer Spy Master happened.
he might be. Oh,
He died.
was
He's
murdered.
murdered. Well, we were worried for nothing about him then.
Wow, he had 21 diplomacy.
Why was he our Spy Master?
He may have been the best spy master we had.
Yeah.
And you know, the person who murdered him, you can click on the skull.
Yeah? Was a kid. Oh, no, it's a girl.
It was. It's, you know, it's the one we got married.
Oh, the guy who wanted to...
Who she's now become possessed, and she
Good.
looks like she's got lover's box. Yeah, so she's sleeping around.
Good, good.
And it apparently we
So
know.
this turned out to be a great decision.
Well, yeah. Apparently we know she did it from the tooltip. We might actually get a pop-up to say we can imprison her. We need to get a new spy master.
Alright, so do we want to deal with this next episode?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool. This is all Spylar Control. So we'll see you next time on the Rich and Greg show.
Or the Richard and Greg show.
Or the
Please
Richard,
make Greg rich.
or the Richard and Gregory show.
Did I? Damn it!
Alright, see you all.